Hi, welcome to 3 After Tea. My name's Martin and you join me here on the practice ground at Royal Ascot Golf Club, and today I'm going to be testing these, the new AD333 from Srixon. Now if you've seen any of my ball reviews before, you'll know that I go out and test these on the course and it's an independent review. Srixon have got no feedback and I've not received any remuneration for this review. I'm going to play a par 3, a par 4 and a par 5, do some pitching, some chipping and hit a few out the bunker. And I'm going to come back and give you my feedback and tell you how I think these balls have performed. Okay, so these new AD333 are the 10th incarnation of these golf balls. I'm just going to read to you what Srixon have said about it and what their marketing spiel is, so bear with me. The popular two-piece AD333 has been further improved for even more performance with fast layer core and spin skin with CERM to give you exceptional distance, feel and short game control. The ball features fast layer core, spin skin with CERM, advanced aerodynamics for a mid to high flight trajectory and lower compression. Now I will put the full marketing spiel at the bottom of my video at the bottom of the description, and as always I do a more in-depth review in my blog. So if you want to read more about the ball, you need to log on. It's www.3-off-the-t.com. So that basically it's www.3offthet.com. So go on there and there'll be a more in-depth review of this ball and again a link to the video. So let's get on the golf course and see how this ball performs. Let's crack on. Okay, so the first hole at Royal Ascot is a par 3. It plays about 160 yards off the yellows. Now off the whites it would be 225 yards, so welcome to your medal card in the middle of winter off the whites. It's not easy. You've got out of bounds down the right, there's a pond left, and as you can probably tell there's a line of trees that comes out from the right for anything that's pushed right. Now I haven't played for 5 weeks, I've had sciatica, so this is my first time on the golf course, so I don't critique the swing too closely. But let's hit this new 333 and see how it performs. Okay, so we're on the second hole at Royal Ascot Golf Club. It's a par 5. It doglegs from left to right and off the yellows measures 504 yards. Now if we were playing off the whites it'd be 535 yards, and it's stroke index 6. So the idea is to get as far down as you can, and then the hole doglegs to sort of 45 degrees. You'll see more of the hole as we get down there. Now there's out of bounds all the way down the right hand side, and there's a ditch that I think you can probably pick up on the camera, which particularly off the whites will pick up anything that's not hit properly. So let's try this new AD333 with a driver. I'm just going to try and hit one straight down as I haven't played for very long. I'm not going to try and do anything too funky. Let me just read what the box says. It says the AD333 is a premium low compression golf ball that delivers superior balanced performance for golfers who demand exceptional distance, feel and greenside control from a two-piece ball. And it's saying it's longer distance as well with a mid to high flight. So let's test all these characteristics out and all these boasts that Srixon are coming out with my driver. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm really pleased with that drive, and we've got past the corner dog leg, so it's now straight down towards the hole. As you may be able to pick out, there's a bunker that is about 40 yards short of the green that goes straight across the middle of the fairway, there's a bunker left which is really deep and another bunker right. There's also a bunker which is about 100 yards short of the green and on the left hand side, which normally if you're playing off the white tees can become a magnet for errant second shots. But fortunately I've hit a good drive. I'm just going to hit a nice little layup now to about 100 yards and then put one on the green. So let's see if I can execute. I don't think I got a lot of spin out of that because it was a quite heavy lie, but hopefully it should be on the green. Let's go and find out. Right, I'm just going to play 3 simple bunker shots and see how this new AD333 performs out of sand. Okay, the first one is definitely down to rustiness as I haven't played for 5 weeks, but the other 2 were pretty good. Caught them maybe a little bit thin, but you can probably see on the camera there was definitely some spin there. So let's crack on, we'll play a par 4 and see what happens next. Right, so here we are on the par 4, the 3rd hole at Royal Ascot. 349 yards off the yellows and 366 yards off the whites. Now you can probably see a big waste area, like a little ravine type thing in front of the tee. That's an environmental area and out of bounds. Other than that, there's a bunker to the right behind the trees on the right hand side. So there's a bunker there and there's a line of 3 bunkers that go down the left hand side. So you can probably see 2 of them in shot, and then the flag's down the end. So it's stroke index 8, so again another tough hole. The opening stretch at Ascot, particularly in a medal or competition round, is really tough. And anytime you can get through the first 4 holes in anything around level 2s or level of your handicap, then you've had a good start. Let's hit a tee shot down here and see how I get on. I think that's okay. Right, so not a great tee shot. I've tugged it left and was lucky enough to find it, but it's in deep rough. So I've got a little 8 iron into the green. Let's see what happens. Right, so I got lucky out the rough. It wasn't a great lie, but I've managed to knock it onto the front of the green. But I've left myself something like a 30-foot putt. So a good test of this new ball. Let's see what happens. Perhaps a predictable 3 putt, being so far away and having not played for so long. But let me hit a few chips around the green and try the ball out from here. Right, let's see if my technique has got any less rusty. No, is the answer. That was a bit better. Okay, two half decent shots to about 5 foot on one that we won't talk about. I might just repeat that one more time. Well, they've all come out, so that's fine. I was quite impressed with the one that was sitting down a bit. So I would give myself a chance to save a par with each of those. I'm going to finish off now, and I'm going to hit some putts on this green and see how it feels off the putter face, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on how the AD333 has performed. Just going to do a few more from about 10 foot now. Okay, so I'm standing on the putting green at Royal Ascot Golf Club, and the sharp-eyed amongst you will realise that my final wrap-up for the AD333 hasn't been done on the day. Now that was down to some technical faults with the camera and some issues with the sound, so I'm filming this a couple of weeks after the event. So let me give you my final thoughts. Okay, so let me tell you about this golf ball then and my thoughts about it. Now, if you've watched the video all the way through, you know that when I did the original filming, the greens were quite firm, and I may have said on there that I didn't think it was getting as much spin as perhaps Srixon said it should have done. The advantage of having to refilm this wrap-up means I've been able to play with it for a couple of weeks now, and we've had some rain here at Royal Ascot, and so the greens are much softer. And I have to say, the balls that I've been using have performed really well. I'm definitely seeing a little bit more distance off the drives in particular, and shots into the greens are definitely stopping, and those little chips around the green are definitely getting that little bit more check now that the grass is a bit wetter and the greens are more receptive. Okay, thanks for watching the AD333 ball review. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you already use the AD333, please let me know in the comments section how you're finding it, and if you've got any other comments, please feel free to leave them in the comments section at the bottom of the video, or alternatively you can leave them in my social media links. You can also read a more in-depth review of the AD333 on my blog, which is www.3ofthetea.com. So thanks for watching. Keep watching because there's loads of great content coming your way, and I'll see you for another video very soon.